super late. I was boy. Oh, now I'm ready though. I'm gonna take it to the left. Oh, yeah, yeah. Rolling bows. What's up, y'all? I'm sorry. What's up, Lois Cox? What's up, Personal Protection, aka Rockstar Towing? Your boy in here donating early, dropping money in this damn thing. You feel me? Rockstar Towing. Yeah. Your boy and Drew in here. Early, dropping money in this damn thing. You feel me? Rockstar Towing. Woo! I'm in here now. Oh man. I just woke up, y'all. I try to take me a little nap real quick. Push it down a little bit. There we go. A little like that, I guess. Yeah. Happy Friday. Let me read the chat. Damn, y'all already in here. I'm sorry, man. I was tired, y'all. I woke up. It was showtime. When I woke up, it was time to go live. That's crazy. Good morning. I mean, good evening, Don. Good evening. Good afternoon. I am your host with the most, Don Decent TV. If you can, everybody, shout out to Lois Cox in the building. She said 50 months. What the heck? Man, he deserved more, I know. But at least he'll be in there for a couple of more years. You know what I'm saying? He still gotta survive. And auntie in here, that's my auntie. Oh, that's my auntie. That's my auntie. Shaky. Shout out to my auntie Shaky. Love you, auntie. TJ, love you too. Love you more. Andrew in the building. He said Friday night down, ready for the great live. Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe Diddy only got 4 years. Yeah, man. Yeah, could have got more, but hey, man, he hot. Believe me, he hot. His family hot. He thought he was gonna get out. So 2 years, he'll be all right in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Hi, hello, we are on. Thank you for being patient, Lois Cox. You know what I'm saying? And personal protection and Andrew. And yeah, we ready. You know what I'm saying? Get your glass wine ready. Personal protection in here. He donated how much? $50 in here. I'm about to say 500, but I'll say $50. He hooked me up with $50 in here. You feel me? Um, Sorry, everybody. Give me 10 minutes. Oh, that's me. That's me. I'm like, all right, who's that? What you mean? Give me 10 minutes. I'm in the control of the show. All right, put your drinks in the air. Damn, some of y'all mad. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. At least he ain't. At least he couldn't get out and dance. He couldn't. He couldn't. He couldn't. He couldn't get out. He couldn't do the Diddy bop. You know what I'm saying? And walk out the court with that big ass crowd. Man, them people was there ready to cheer his ass on to longevity, prosperity, good health, wealth, mom, body, and soul. Let's go. Take it to the neck. Nah, not to the neck. Uh, good vibes, good energy, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, love, compassion, ambition, and all that good stuff. Here we go. Cheers. Mm. Ooh. Whew. I forgot, I don't drink like this. That shit just to start warming your stomach quick. Like, ooh, ooh, hey, go, 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 go. Hey, Diddy is sitting up mad, yo. Like, he gonna be happy in about a year, you know what I'm saying? But right now, he's stressing, man. As he should, like the judge said, you got to feel how your victims felt. Woo! Anyway, we're gonna get to the content. I just want to take another swig to the neck. Shout out to y'all. Like the video, share me out. Ooh, I feel it now. Ooh, let's get to the content, man. Let's cut the radio down. Y'all can't hear it anyway. I'm here jamming like a mug. You feel me? I'm playing that. Oh shit. It's a. Yeah, JD is gone. Oh, I forgot to. Damn, man, I've been rushing so much. I forgot to get a thumbnail, everything. A picture of the latest news. Damn, well, I got that one. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one right there. Damn, they said he was in there. Like, damn, you gonna let me? Damn, Judge, you gonna do me like that? Yeah, we gonna do you like that, Diddy. Sorry, Diddy. You gotta wait another 2 years. 2 years he'd be up, but he gotta survive in there. If I was trying to tell one of my coworkers, I'm like, he still gotta survive. Prison, even though it may be federal, it's still prison. Like you still in there with people that mind ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm hearing, it's still not a cakewalk. So we're gonna go to the content. Let's go to ABC. You feel me? ABC. Do easy as 1, 2, 3. Yo, where's he at? I can't see him. Damn, I can't see his ass. Oh, there he is. Man, why he so little? So little, so light. Where his hair at? There we go. Yeah, fair use. Yeah, ABC. Diddy. Man, that motherfucker is the luckiest person on the planet. That lets you know Diddy is officially a Fed or Illuminati or both, bro.
And good afternoon. I'm Wade Johnson in New York. We're coming back on the air because the judge has just sentenced Sean Diddy Combs to 4 years in prison.
4
He was found
years.
guilty over the summer on 2 counts of
Lucky.
transportation to engage in prostitution in connection with his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura and another woman, but was acquitted on more serious charges
Damn.
that could have sent him to prison for life. Let's get right to our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Katersky, who's been following this
Aaron.
trial from the beginning. He joins us from outside the courthouse in Lower
Share
Manhattan.
me
So, Aaron,
out.
we've just got the verdict right there. We know that Combs himself spoke to the judge. The judge responded. Lay out the sentencing here and what went down in the courtroom today.
Shout out to that
This was a
green
very
vegan
long
in the
sentencing
bushes, I
hearing, which
believe,
Sean
probably.
Combs himself, once larger than life, was left begging for mercy, standing at the defense table, telling the judge that he's a changed man, apologizing for his behavior. But that request for a lenient sentence of time served was
Damn.
rejected by the
Lucky.
judge, Arun Subramanian, who said
He
it was
lucky,
insufficient to send the kind of message that he wanted to send, that violence against women must be met with real accountability. And so he sent.
Damn. For real accountability. He got a real accountability. Yeah, he started off all light. Yeah, your work with the community is great and all that. And once you start off with the personal stuff, you're like, oh, this motherfucker about to tell me the bad news in a minute. Damn. They said Diddy was looking mad in the
Sentenced
motherfucker.
Sean Combs to 4 years in prison. That's not as much as federal prosecutors here wanted. They wanted 11
They wanted
years in prison,
11.
reminding the judge that Sean Combs.
They wanted 11K. Put your glass in the air and wave them like you just care, like you just don't care. Take a sip with your boy Don on the Friday night. Yeah, let's go. Cheers. Let's fill it back up in between time. You know what I'm saying? Get the content here. You feel me? Damn. That motherfucker lucky, boy. Diddy lucky to the motherfucker. But I was happy though. I was like, all right. At least he ain't walking out dancing. Cause they was out there playing music. They was ready for him to be released, man.
Combs has a penchant for violence and abuse, pointing to 2016 hotel security video showing Combs attacking Cassie Ventura. Combs says he knows that video intimately. He apologized to Cassie Ventura. The judge said 11 years was unreasonable, but 4 years is just the right amount, the judge said, to send a message to Sean Combs, the victim.
Damn. So a message. Woo. Hey man, he could have got out. He thought he was getting out. He thought he was getting out, and all his followers thought he was getting out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, he gotta wait for like 2 more Christmases, 2 more Thanksgivings. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, this is for Tupac, man. This is for Tupac, man. Cheers, 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 cheers to love and longevity, prosperity, good health, wealth, mind, body, and soul. Let's go. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man. Flip some shit. What's going on on a Friday night? Yeah. Like the video, subscribe, y'all. Share me out. Let them know. What's up,
Victims of
Andrew?
domestic violence, that their
Andrew in
accounts
the
will be taken
building.
seriously.
Aaron, thanks. Let's go ahead and bring in trial attorney and ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer. Brian, we just heard Aaron
Brian
lay out
ass.
right
Where
there
Brian
that
at?
the
There you go.
defense was hoping for 14 months in credit for time served. The prosecution wanted 11 years. So this is somewhere in the
Where
middle.
Brian
Is this
at?
verdict what you expected?
It actually was not what I expected, and this is why I say that. The probation report said anywhere from 70 to 87 months,
Damn.
much
Where he
higher
at?
than the 15 months that the judge gave. And understand, and I'll try to
Brian
break
at?
down the math as best as I can, the judge understands the math of how
Can't
this all
find
works.
Brian.
With 50
I can't
months in the
find
federal
you.
system, you only do
Can't find you.
85% of that. So you take away about 8 months or so, that's 42 months. And don't forget that Sean Combs is already...
Man, 42 months, and he breaking it down too. Damn, I wish I could find his ass. Yeah, Diddy trying to find him too. Diddy like, where is he at? I know I can't find his ass. His ass is a little bit right there. There you go. His ass turn it around a little bit. Damn. There we go. Damn, where my guy at? Damn, something wrong with the lighting. Is the lighting off or something? Oh yeah, this one's off. Okay, hold up. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Yeah, there it goes. It's a little bit better. There we go.
has already been sitting in MDC, the jail here in Brooklyn, New York, for 13 months.
Hold up.
Aaron, thanks. Let's go ahead and bring in trial attorney and ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer. Brian, we just heard Aaron lay out right there that the defense was hoping for 14 months in credit for time served. The prosecution wanted 11 years. So this is somewhere in the middle. Is this verdict what you expected?
Talk to me, y'all. How y'all
It
doing?
actually was not what I expected, and this is why I say that. The probation report said anywhere from 70 to 87 months.
Damn.
Much higher than the 50 months that the judge gave. And understand, and I'll try to break down the math as best as I can, the judge understands the math of how this all works. With 50 months in the federal system, you only do 85% of that. So you take away about 8 months or so, that's 42 months. And don't forget that Sean Combs has already been sitting in MDC, the jail here in Brooklyn, New York, for 13 months. So you subtract 13 months even from that, you're looking at something like 2 years, maybe 3 years at the end of the day. The judge knew that.
The judge knew that. Yeah, he could have given him a little stiffer. You know what I'm saying? He was lenient. Boy, money and prestige is a motherfucker, bro. When you got that bag, man. You got to remember the judge statement. You are a great example for people of color, because he is a person of color. The Judge Aaron, you see, he said he worded that perfect. You know, you're a great example of people of color, or something. He said something about people of color. You know what I'm saying? See, that motherfucker was listening to Diddy. Diddy got off, yo. Diddy don't know, but Diddy got off with a good deal, like. And he still can do better. But I was saying, remember I said give him 5. Remember I was a little off. He gonna do, maybe 3, maybe 2 to 3. But I said he need more time to clean out his body, and I think that's true. He need time. He need to cleanse that shit out. If he just got out now, he would have just the baby oil would have been ready. They would have been they've been driving in baby oil trucks. Bring in the baby oil. The baby oil, bring it in. Bring it in. Bring in the baby oil. Damn. Fair use, fair use. Like the video, subscribe. Yeah.
That and still gave this sentence. I think if you're Sean Combs and his defense team, a hard day, but overall a win for them.
Okay, Brian, stand by for us. So let's bring in criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor and ABC News legal contributor Bernarda Villalona. And Bernarda, we've also saw today some emotional testimony. We saw numerous children of Sean Diddy Combs speaking before the court. Combs himself saying that he's a changed man. There was this video that they put together talking about Combs being a family man, his impact on the community. How much of that do you think made a difference here in the judge's decision?
Damn.
Well, today was the...
Damn. Diddy got off. Diddy lucky than a motherfucker, boy. You know what I'm saying? He's still mad. Anybody will be mad. He's still mad. You know what I mean? He's still mad, but he's lucky, y'all. He's lucky as hell. Tina Doherty in the building. 4 years, 2 months, and 5 years supervised probation after doing hard time in federal prison. Yeah, so he still got to eat the nasty food, but he ain't got to do it a long time. He's lucky, bro. So to let you know that Diddy is a person to be scared of. Diddy is getting out soon, and Diddy's gonna be Diddy. I ain't gonna say all the way like Diddy, but he ain't gonna forget who didn't support him and who's gonna support him now when he gets out in 2 years. I'll tell all the celebrities stay away from his ass. You know, you see him go the other way. I'm sorry, go the other way. If you see Diddy, go the other way. If you see Diddy, go the other way. Don't go to Diddy's way, man. Fair use. Let's go.
It was definitely Judgment Day for Sean Diddy Combs. So what the judge told Sean Diddy Combs was like, look, in terms of your life work, of all the good you've done, in terms that you're a great father, it doesn't erase what I heard and what I saw doing this 8-week trial. And what he heard and saw doing this 8-week trial was one of Sean Diddy Combs taking advantage of Jane and Cassie by being violent to them, taking advantage of their emotions, having them engage in civil sex acts, either by drugs or alcohol or by the manipulation. And the judge sent a message that, yes, you have family, yes, you have people that love you, but Jane and Cassie were victims, and victims should be accounted for, and someone should speak for the victims and deter this type of conduct. And that's why the judge didn't go with the 14th month recommendation by the defense, but instead handed down a sentence of 50 months, 4 years and 2 months, to show that this is accountability, this is deterrence, this is protecting the public, and this is what the verdict is going to be today. And when people remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women.
Woo, she said she took that personal. Damn. Damn, Bernardo, you ain't mad, is you, low-key? Damn, Bernardo was mad, bro. That's my baby and you my baby, but I know your tone, baby.
It's definitely Judgment Day for Sean Diddy Combs.
So I know your tone. I know your tone, Bernardo. you mad. Damn, baby, don't get mad. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He got to still eat that nasty food and shit and wake up when he don't want to and can't be around his kids for the holidays. That shit gonna hurt. But she mad, bro. Damn, my baby mad. She's still pretty. You still pretty though, but you can't come across like you upset though. But I guess she can. I guess she could be pissed. Shout out to you, Bernard. I'm just fucking with you. Do your thing, mama. But it's funny though. She could tell it's a different energy. You know, she be smiling and shit. She ain't smiling.
What the judge told Sean Diddy Combs was like, look, in terms of your life work, of all the good you've done, in terms that you're a great father, it doesn't erase what I heard and what I saw doing this 8-week trial. And what he heard and saw doing this 8-week trial was one of Sean Diddy Combs taking advantage of Jane and Cassie by being violent to them, taking advantage of their emotions, having them engage in several sex acts, either by drugs or alcohol or by the manipulation. And the judge sent a message that, yes, you have family, yes, you have people that love you, but Jane and Cassie were victims, and victims should be accounted for, and someone should speak for the victims and deter this type of conduct. And that's why the judge didn't go with the 14th month recommendation by the defense, but instead handed down a sentence of 50 months, 4 years and 2 months, to show that this is accountability, this is deterrence, this is protecting the public, and this is what the verdict is going to be today. And when people remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women.
Damn. My baby was mad, huh? Ooh, but no, that's my baby. I like her. She got it. She said she mad. You can hear it. Motherfucker only got 4 years. Shit. Should have got like they should have gave him the at least 7. Bernardo wanted to get 7 on his ass. What's up, Q Perk in the building? Q Perk, Q Perk, W, California, love, Q Perk in the building. You know what I'm saying? Out of Pittsburgh. He let it be known. I ain't from. Hey, look, homie. Look, homie. He said, look, homie. I ain't from Oakland. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm from Pittsburgh. You know, LA be
This
sounding
is what
country.
the verdict is going to be today. And when people remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women.
Ooh, go ahead, Bernardo.
Determines this is protecting the public, and this is what the verdict is going to be today. And when people remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his act. For Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months.
Hey, she a rapper,
To be
look.
today. And when people remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women. Verdict is going to be today. And when people remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women. People remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women.
Listen, she was rapping.
Remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women.
Ooh, go ahead,
remember
Bernardo.
Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women.
Damn.
Remember Sean Diddy Combs, they know that he is a convicted felon sentenced to 50 months for his actions throughout a decade on women.
Damn. Ooh, that's my baby right there. Yeah. What up, Don? It's Friday night. What's up, man? What's cracking in this motherfucker? Man, share me out. Like the damn video, you know what I'm saying? All that good shit, you know what I mean? You know? Damn. Okay, he will be home soon next year. Maybe 2 years, Yvette Bell. Are you mad? Are you happy or are you mad? What's are you how you doing out there, Yvette? Are you good? Yvette, are you good, girl? Doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Are you good, Yvette? Boom, boom, She said, "I'm good." Okay, you not mad that he got that he ain't coming home, or are you mad he should have got more years? What y'all think? I think you know what I'm saying for all the pimping and then them becoming pimps at one point, turning into Diddy. I said 5, you know what I'm saying? 3 to 5. I was saying that 3 to 5, give him 3 to 5 more years, judge, and all that. And then towards the end, I ain't gonna lie, I switched up when the prosecution was like, give him 11. So I was like, yeah, give his ass 11. But I knew that they wasn't gonna give his ass like 5 years, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 11 years. The judge even said that's a little excessive. 11 years? That's a little excessive. He should have gotten more. Man, yeah, he should have. Man. He should have. I was thinking he was gonna at least give him 7 years. You know what I'm saying? At least 7. 7. I didn't think he was gonna give him the whole 11 the whole time, but I was joking. I was trolling, but I said he gonna at least give him 5 to 7 in my mind. I was like, he gonna give him at least 5 to 7. You know what I'm saying? And he got fucking 4 years, 1 year served. Break it down to 3. After good behavior, taking them courses, he probably be out in a year and a half, 2 years, man. Yeah, Diddy might be home right before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like next year, probably summertime or some shit. He might be out 2026, right before summer or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trolling in the chat. Shout out to you trolling in the chat. Yeah, let's get the chat cracking. Friday night is like this shit ain't really like the numbers ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? Just be careful. I'm buzzing now. I'm feeling good. Yvette Bell, nah, what you say? No, for they did it over and they did, huh? No, it's for all they did it. It's over now. Yeah, it's over, man. But yeah, I ain't letting loose though. I'm still on Diddy neck. Ali, Ali Snowman, her friend, Black Privilege, Black Privilege. You say it's Black Privilege and shit, damn. I think it's more rich privilege, man. Must be nice to be black. Oh man, that's a good one. I give you, yeah, you shoot your shit, man. Talk your shit, man. Yvette Bill, right. Now everyone can see, right? You guys got it made. At least you guys got it. Shout out to them, whoever that is, man. I ain't even mad at you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Shit. I think it's more of a rich thing, dude. Like he part of the system, man. And Diddy is a part of the system. They let it be known, like, yeah, he's in with us. Like, he's in the big boy club. Like, cause the judge could have easily gave him that 11 years at the prosecution, and then he went lower than the probation. He went lower. He went lower, bro. He went the probation was saying I think like I think it was like 70 to 80 or some shit, 80 months, 70 to 80 months minimum. Man. Yvette Bill, Money Talk, BS Walks. Then Raider Red 25 says RIP Democratic Party 1828 to 2025. Raider Red 25 says Jeffries is a douchebag. Oh, you talking about Hakeem? Yeah, we can talk about anything at this time. I got the tabs. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be maxed out. Yeah, he'd be out by I don't know. I don't do. I'm just hearing what my like different people I know, whatever that done time, and I've seen them how they come in, not get out, whatever. But they do 85%, so it's a little different than state. So I'm thinking probably more state in my head. So he might. I'm thinking maybe next year by Thanksgiving. Nah, I mean by summer, but maybe around the same time, man, he might be getting out. You know what I'm saying? Not this year, but 2 years. So the 26, 27, I'm sorry, 27 by 27, not 26, by 27, my bad. 20 by 27 summer, maybe going right before Halloween. Around this time, he'll be getting out. 27, my bad. Yeah, he ain't getting out in 26. Somewhere in 27. But that's still a long time, y'all. Like he still gotta survive. Remember, they said somebody had a knife to his throat and in his letter. You know what I'm saying? Like next year, 2020 summer. Next year. Yeah. Cause I'm already counting this year. Yeah, this year is over, y'all. So what a blessing. We still here. We still booming. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing on a Friday night. Man, they got a new setup on YouTube. It's a trip. And I don't know if that's messing up the because it happened earlier too. Like I was trying to get my video out and it was just like giving me the runaround. I was hoping it gave y'all the notification, but I hope it gives everybody the notification because man, sometimes I don't know, YouTube be having systems and they'll change it up and then now you gotta figure out the new setup, the new lineup. So I was trying to find a new, I got different tabs and shit, y'all, but I was just like, damn, what the fuck they doing? Like, 'cause normally I get the video up, then I go to the studios, but now I can't find my video. I couldn't find my video I did earlier. I couldn't find it for a long time. I'm like, damn, where is my mother freaking video? You know what I'm saying? Where's my video? I got notification. Okay, cool, cool. Shout out to Lois Cox. Like the video, subscribe. Um, but I couldn't find my video for like 2 hours after I unloaded. And then when I went to my YouTube studios, I couldn't find it and shit. I'm like, where's my video? Like right now, I can't find my video when I go to my what's the name? Something going on, man. They doing something weird. I can't find my video like on my YouTube studio. It's weird. Shit weird, bro. I don't know what's going on. They doing something weird with my shit. They ain't letting everybody know. Like y'all letting everybody know. See, like they ain't got my shit out. Like I can't even like see what my numbers doing. Like usually I can go back and see what my numbers doing. I can't even go to my video. Like that's crazy. Can't edit it, nothing. It's just weird. So I don't know what's going on. Next year, 2027. Um, that shit weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. That motherfucker ain't letting everybody know or something. I'm like, is this shit just in for a group? Hell no, I don't want to do no just group. I want everybody to get on this motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. Let me see something. Let me get a let me see, change that shit right there. There we go. Cause that motherfucker Diddy look bad. Like that was a cartoon picture of him. Maybe the background. I don't know. But that's weird. Like they changing the format where you can't. Like normally I can go to the studio and I can, edit my video and see, change the title and all this shit. I can't even find it no more. That's crazy. And I got nervous earlier. I was like, shit, they they copywritten my shit. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. I can't find my video. I'm like, these motherfuckers, man, what they doing? Like, damn, they shit was booming. What they do? They said Diddy's coming home in less than 2 years. I know, I know. One, share me out, share me out. Let them know I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to this lady right here. Fair use. They said Diddy is coming home. It might be one. Man.
15 months that he has already served in jail in Brooklyn. He will also be followed by 5 years of supervised release and have to pay a $500,000 fine.
It might
That
be
is the
one.
maximum fine. This sentence is far less than what the prosecution wanted. That group wanted a sentence of at least 11 years behind bars. The defense wanted far less, 14 months. Again, he has already served 13 months. Sean Combs spoke this afternoon. It was the first time that we heard from him at length since this trial started.
Like the video, subscribe.
He spoke for about 12 minutes. He told the judge that he had lost respect for myself. He had lost respect that he
Andrew
had been
in the building. What's up, Andrew?
to his core. He said that he hated himself right now, that he had been stripped down to nothing. He apologized to his children, telling his mother also, who's been here in the courtroom since the very beginning, that, quote, you taught me better. He then asked the judge for mercy. He said he begged the honor for mercy. He said if he'd given him a second chance, I wouldn't let him down, that he took full responsibility for his crimes. Again, the judge not buying that, taking a sentence somewhere in between what the prosecution and the defense wanted. The woman at the center who opened this entire can of worms, Combs
Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, of course, she is the woman we saw in that video from the hotel in 2016 in Los Angeles. Prosecutors say she was trying to leave a so-called freak-off. Combs did not want that to happen, and he was beating and attacking her. This afternoon, just a few minutes ago, we had a statement from Cassie Ventura's attorney saying, quote, while nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, the sentence imposed recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed. The judge today, during sentencing, at the end of the day, also commending the women, Ventura and a woman who testified by the name of Jane, another one of Combs's exes, for their bravery in coming forward and telling the truth. We are waiting here outside the courtroom. Usually at the end of the day, we see Combs' family, his children, his mother, and many supporters leave this courthouse. We will look for that and bring you any updates. Back to you guys in the studio.
Damn. So it's like mixed feelings and shit. So the people that's Diddy supporters, they like low key mad. They mad. Low key they mad. And then the ones that's like Diddy lock them up is mad because they wanted more years. Nobody's actually happy but me. I'm actually happy. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Just like Bernarda said, now we got it on documentation. Boom. You got 50 years for being a damn, you know what I'm saying? Like the judge said, more than just a John. That judge said, you're more than just a John, Sean Combs. Damn. I gotta give you more than 12 months than what the defense is saying, and then what the prosecution is talking about, 11 years. That's too much. So I gotta go a little bit in the middle. But he could have went a little further. He could at least gave him about 7. And then he'd do 5 in that month. But his system will be clean after 2 years. After 2 years, he'll have a clean system, and I think he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I hope he'll be all right. Don't quote me. Diddy escaped 20-year sentence. So, yeah, he dodged a lot of bullets. Watch the Angry Man Tomorrow podcast. Tomorrow they're going to talk Diddy. Okay, somebody told me that right now. Diddy escaped 20-year sentence. Right one. He lucky as hell, y'all. That motherfucker lucky, bro. If you can, yeah, I will. So here we go.
Okay, Kimberly, thank you. Well, now we want to go to Darla Miles, who was in the courtroom as the sentencing was handed down. And Darla, what was his reaction?
This is probably the quietest verdict I've ever heard, Lauren. The courtroom was still. And I'm going to tell you why. This day has been such an emotional roller coaster.
Like the video, subscribe, y'all.
5 of Combs' attorneys speaking,
20-year
2 civilians speaking, his children speaking. He addressed the court. And so by the time the verdict was reached and it was read, and you could kind of hear the direction it was going, Combs was literally just kind of seated back in his seat. And you could see that he was deflated and depleted after...
Damn. So he was defeated and depleted. Damn, what's he say? Let's let Dollar rock the mic for a minute. What's he say?
And you could see that he was deflated and depleted after. Was literally just kind of seated back in his seat, and you could see that he was deflated and depleted after. That he was deflated and depleted after making that emotional statement.
He was what?
That he was deflated and depleted after making that emotional.
He was looking that bad,
that
baby.
He was deflated and depleted after
Share me
making
out.
that emotional. That he was deflated and depleted after making that. That he was deflated and depleted after making that emotional statement. That he was deflated and depleted after making that emotional statement. I want to tell you, it started earlier in the day. He started crying. He was actually sobbing earlier when his children.
Yeah, they was saying they was crying. He said he was crying. The damn lawyer, Nicole Westmoreland, was crying. The damn girls was crying. Shit, they put on the mother. They got Diddy off that bitch, man. Him, motherfucking Diddy had his girl, the motherfucking twins. You know how I trained your ass. Let me stop. He had the twins crying. He had the boys crying. He had the damn Nicole Westmore crying. Motherfuckers was crying. We cry together. When we cry. We cry together. They was crying and the motherfucker in there. They was stepping. Dude. They was stepping in that bitch, dude. We cry. We cry. We cry together. They was crying together. And then we make love. Them motherfuckers was crying in that motherfucker, dog. They got Diddy off that shit. And he went, man. Diddy team had the family in there crying, dog. One says Diddy won $1 billion lawsuit against Liquor Man. That's the only good news for Diddy. Hey, Diddy paid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was crying. No more parties, right? They was in that mug crying. Ooh, the judge had to drop the sentence. The judge was going to give his ass 11 years. Judge Aaron said, give me 5 minutes. I was going to give your ass 11 years, you lucky bastard. You lucky I listen to hip hop. You lucky you're part of the Illuminati. I'm sorry, the secret party. I mean, I don't know, allegedly. You did give me the hand signal, Diddy, so we gonna let you in, dog. We gonna cut you loose. And we cry together. I'm sorry, y'all, for being so damn late. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, baby.
I want to tell you, it started earlier in the day. He started crying. He was actually sobbing earlier when his children spoke. His 3 girls cried the entire
Listen how
time.
she said it, though. Listen how she
He was
said
actually
it.
sobbing earlier when his children spoke. His 3 girls cried the entire time.
Listen.
I want to tell you, it started earlier in the day. He started crying. He was actually sobbing.
Look how she said it, though.
It started earlier in the day. He started crying. He was actually sobbing earlier when his children spoke. Earlier in the day, he started crying. He was actually sobbing earlier when his children spoke. His 3 girls cried the entire time.
Damn.
They begged the judge to please give me my father back.
Damn.
Earlier in the day, he started crying. He was actually sobbing
We
earlier when
cry
his children
together.
spoke. His 3 girls. Earlier in the day, he started crying. He was actually sobbing earlier when his children spoke. His 3 girls cried.
Oh shit! They
Earlier in
was
the day, he
crying in
started
that
crying. He
motherfucker.
was actually sobbing earlier when his
All right, I'm
children
done.
spoke. His 3 girls cried the entire time. They begged the judge to please give me my father back. My father is a changed man. I've already missed one parent. I don't want my little sister to grow up without a parent. That's speaking of, Kim Porter, who passed away, and he has a young 2-year-old daughter, Love. So they were very emotional, saying, I don't want my little sister to go through what I went through. And so during that time, you can kind of see Combs going through a range of emotions. He wanted to jump up and protect them, and then he kind of felt deflated and fell back in his seat. After that, they showed that emotional video that we've been talking about.
Ooh, Darla spitting, huh? Miss Darla spitting. Go ahead, Darla. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Darla. Yeah. Darla spitting.
already missed one parent. I don't want my little sister to grow up without a parent. That's speaking of, Kim Porter, who passed away, and he has a young 2-year-old daughter, Love. So they were very emotional, saying, I don't want my little sister to go through what I went through. And so during that time, you can kind of see Combs going through a range of emotions. He wanted to jump up and protect them, and then he kind of felt deflated and fell back in his seat. After that, they showed that emotional video that we've been talking about, and it was almost like his life was flashing before his face, and he sat back in his chair. You could see he was trying to conceal it by holding his hand on his face like this, his face in his hand like that, but you could just see the tears streaming down his face, and at some point...
Ooh, so he was crying at the sentencing. Damn. Go ahead, Darla. Darla, explain that shit. Go ahead, Darla. One more time. He was sitting there. Look, she had his hand. Look how she got her hand. Dollar wasn't acting. She acting and shit. She got her hand like this and shit. Damn Darla. Yeah, when you know a woman named Darla. I knew this girl named Darla. She was something to see. Shout out to Darla, man. 4 years, 2 months in prison, credit for 12 months, 5 years supervised release, $5,000 fine. Damn, that fucking Diddy got off, homie. Damn, Diddy got off.
His hand on his face like this, his face in his hand like that, but you could just see the tears streaming down his face, and at some point you could see his body shaking when he was crying, just with his hand.
He mad now, but once he get in there and get whatever he gonna be at, it's just a touchdown all the way. It just like the judge told him the light is gonna be flickering. It feel bad now because he ain't gonna be able to see Christmas, Thanksgiving and Christmas. He gonna miss all the holidays, Halloween, all the holidays about to start. You know what I'm saying? Football on, fucking baseball playoffs and shit, and college football and shit, soccer and all kind of shit on. You know what I mean? Shit booming. NHL coming back, boxing, MMA, just, sports was booming. Man, he gonna just miss all that shit for another. Just imagine, you just know in your brain you gonna miss maybe 2 years of holidays, possibly. Yeah, he gonna miss 2 years of holidays. 25, 26 is over. He ain't getting to see no holidays in 26. By 27, he should be getting out soon. You know what I'm saying? So we won't see Diddy till like 27, y'all. And initially that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn. You just see your life go right past you. Your 2-year-old, 3-year-old daughter gonna be 5, fully talking by the time he come out. She gonna be fully talking, already in school and shit, and taking, but by that time, he'll be seeing her, but I'm saying, but it's different, you know what I'm saying, when you're not there for every step. Every little step you take. Like the video, subscribe, y'all. Andrew can't believe he got off so easy. And he got off easy. The judge was light on him. Aaron just wanted him to sweat the whole time. But he did a fair deal because it was his first offense, ladies and gentlemen, as far as like his official criminal record. He could not have gave him 11 years. He couldn't. He would have got out on an appeal. So he had to give him, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not mad. I don't know nothing about it. I just be hearing what people say. I'm a nerd. I just be hearing and seeing on the outside how people, what time they be getting and stuff. So I don't know nothing about that, but I just be seeing stuff. Other people I know. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. All right, just listening. I'm the nerd of the family, of the block, whatever. But he's lucky, bro. Like, he's lucky, man. He was facing life. But it hurt because he ain't gonna be able to get out now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like the judge told him, but you hurt a lot of your victims. Paraphrasing what he said, something like that. He should have thought about all that before he did all that stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got choices. We got choices. You know what I'm saying? And he made bad choices, bro. He kept letting these women back. Yeah, people keep talking about how they keep going back, but his dumb ass is letting them back. People forget about that part. Yes, they coming back, but he's letting them come back. He's letting them come back. He gotta have some accountability as well. He's letting them. It's mind manipulation. Just like I know, if I know a girl, I'm telling her straight out, just off of life experiences, I'm telling her straight out, all I want to do, all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Okay, that's cool. But knowing deep down, you know what I'm saying? I know she want more. Why I'ma keep messing with her when I know she want more? That's mind manipulation. So I had to check myself years ago. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years, whatever. I mean, like I can't be fucking with people's minds. I know she down with the program, but I know she trying to do. She trying to change my mind. So when I'm gonna keep on fucking with her mind, knowing that she really like me more than I like her. So why I'm keeping hitting that for her? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm mind manipulating. You know what I'm saying? On some pimp shit. But I already know I can't do that no more at my old age. Karma is real. Energy is real. Y'all be careful out there, bro. Like trying to be a player or a playerette, like that shit come back. You know you not feeling that person like that. Why are you wasting your time and their time? Shit is weak. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe he got, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm glad I'm older and I'm just seeing it more. Like the energy you put out is the energy you receive. It's real. Like he should have thought about all that before he did. Yeah, 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 yeah. Toast. Let's go. Let's listen to Darla. I'll be, shit, my drunk ass. I'm feeling good talking. Let's go. Talk to me. I talk back. Like the video,
Head in his
subscribe.
hands, he was blowing his nose. His attorney, Brian Steele, was sitting next to him. You could see he was trying to console
Like the
him.
video, share
So
me
after that, the
out.
court took a break. And then we get to the latter part of the day, and that's when Combs approached, stood up, and he made comments. He cracked, his voice cracked. That was really poignant when he got up and addressed the court. As Kimberly reported, he said, he turned to his children. His voice cracked when he said, I have failed you as a father. And then he really got the...
Damn, I failed you as a father. Damn. He damn. The judge probably like, yeah, you did, motherfucker. But damn, that's powerful. I failed you as a father. Shit. Ooh, he said I failed you as a father, homie. Listen to that. Every motherfuckers was crying in there.
court. As Kimberly reported, he said, he turned to his children. His voice cracked when he said, I have failed you as a father. And then he really got the most emotional when he turned to his mother. He held his head in his hand. He's just like, Mom, I just failed you. I failed my mother. And so a lot of his emotions...
Wow. He said he failed his mother because his mother is up there, man. Janice Combs is not no spring chicken, homie. She's around my grandmother age, bro. Like she's like 85 or some shit like that. And he about to do 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Not saying she ain't gonna make it, but that's a lot of time, bro. Like 2 years, we not fucking mutant ninja turtles, man. We we on this earth we don't live forever, bro. So everybody got a checkout time. So um, wow. So within that period, I ain't saying I'm trying to jinx him or wish that on him, but that's realistic though. Like he can be in prison. Like the video, share me out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all finally pulling out. Shit. I'm like, where everybody at? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Andrew in the building says, messing with a woman you not into, not a good idea. It comes back to you. It gets you. You feel me? So yeah, it took me a while to get that. You know, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm a player. Yeah, I got her turned out. But that energy you putting out is gonna get you. You know, the drama you gonna. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's heavy, y'all. Be careful out there dating, smashing, and you know what I'm saying, dipping in the shit, man.
And so a lot of his emotions were expended during all of this day, this emotionally roller coaster of a day. And so when the verdict was read, and you could see that Judge Arun Subramanian was saying this warrants a significant sentence, that you cannot wash away your bad deeds by good deeds.
Oof. Judge Aaron was spitting his. Hey, shout out to Judge Aaron, man. That motherfucker, man. Diddy lucky, man. He thought Diddy think he got it bad, but he actually got a good deal. That motherfuckers don't even know. I know he disappointed, but that motherfucker's the luckiest motherfucker, man. That judge could have gave that motherfucker easily 8 to 10, man, off the top. Like, lucky, man.
And you could see that Judge Arun Subramanian was saying this warrants a significant sentence, that you cannot wash away your bad deeds by good deeds, and that this is the requirement per the statute. He could see it going in that direction. And so he was stoic and quiet. And I'm going to tell you what was very interesting about this verdict. You can't react, right? The court officers always say, I don't care whether you agree or disagree with the verdict, everyone must be quiet. So that was
Everybody gotta be quiet. God dang. Andrew says, when they said 4 years, I was like, lucky bastard got away with it easy. Yeah, he kind of did, man. But if the judge would have gave him 11 years, bro, he would have got out on the appeal, man. Judge Aaron knows the law. He know the world is watching this shit. First official offense, and you know, as much as I was like trolling, I was basically trolling all week with the 11 years. I didn't really think he was gonna get 11, but I was like, if they give him 11, oh well. I think about Tupac, and I think about Craig Mack and Block Rob and Natalia Rubin, and the list goes on and on of people, you know what I'm saying, that just had like drama. And man, Biggie, Tupac, allegedly, and I just think about those people, and I just like, man, fuck this dude, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that motherfucker, bro. I thought maybe 6. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was saying 5. Remember 5? And I was like, let 5. I was like, give him 11. But I knew he was gonna get. And then Judge Aaron was like, yo, not 11. Judge Aaron, is watching me, bro. I guarantee you, man. Everything I be doing, damn near, he be like right on. Unless I'm unless I'm a fucking judge-minded type of person, but him not never giving him bail. It was like signs y'all knew he wasn't gonna let Diddy out, but everybody, he gonna be time served. So that's the ones I'm really like stunting on, is the people that was saying time served, he getting out, and you know what I'm saying, they acting like, you know, they attorneys and shit. You know, that's the ones I was like pissed off about, because I was like, yo, the probation people was saying what, 70 to 80 months, like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna let him out if the prosecution saying 11 and they saying 7 to 80, and then damn defense is only saying 13, 14 months, 14 months, sir. Come on, man. He he had no choice, man. He couldn't give Diddy 11 years. He couldn't. He would have got out on the pill, bro. He couldn't give him 11 years. He couldn't. First offense, official. I know he done a lot of stuff that, you know, that's documented, but he hasn't been convicted. No crime. No crime. Yes, this shit is scandalous. Yes, we heard about it. Yes, we heard the rumors. Yes, it's documentation. Bottles getting hit in the head. Motherfuckers getting shoot in the face and saying, Diddy shot me or Puffy shot me at the time. Natalia Rubin, boom, the dopest note on YouTube. Boom, Diddy shot me. You know what I'm saying? People saying he's a woman and what is it, some college he was at. He whooped me with a belt, and other people seen it. Did he whooped her with a belt? Other people, and this is document like the physical, you know what I'm saying, abuse from Misa to just rumors. What about these rumors starting every day? I just need some time. Man, Diddy was smacking them all the way. Steve Stout, bottles on the head. Boom! Bottles. Wine, champagne bottles. Settlements and shit. UCLA weights and shit, and coaches getting threatened because Justin is getting chewed out by the coach allegedly, and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just a history of just putting like what? Y'all seen him in that video with that actor when he was dressed up as the motherfucking Joker and snapped on homie, checked him right on the spot. Remember, he was dressed up as Joker. Fool, don't you know who I am? Don't you ever come at me like that. That motherfucker turned into a straight thug. Straight Joker. Real life. Shit, Diddy is a real motherfucking Fed, gangster, secret party, allegedly, all that shit, bro. That motherfucker only got 4 years, bro. That's crazy. He is lucky as fuck. Man. Q Perk, that's my new saying. Deflated and depleted. Deflated and depleted. You know you gotta beat it. You need to retreat it. You fools gotta. You feel deflated and depleted. Deflated and depleted. You fools got to beat it. Like Michael Jackson, no, you get subtraction. No addition. No intuition. No. No, stop, y'all. Rocking that motherfucker mic, right? Let me stop, y'all. Purple, what's it? Purple somebody in here. I can't read all them damn letters, man. Purple Tonka, man. I'm just gonna call you Purple Tonka. What you yapping about? Diddy. No, Diddy. Let me stop. Hey, let's get funky in here.
Expected that there would be no one making any outbursts, but what was not expected was there was no facial expressions. His children, his mother, his attorneys,
Don't drive
they had
the
no facial expression,
I said
no
something
reaction
earlier, like
after
now I
being
can't remember.
depleted, emotionally depleted, after really pretty much begging for his freedom, and then learning that he would be spending more than 4 years
Don't
in prison.
drop the soap. I can't remember where I had some kind of song. I said, don't drop the soap. And I was singing it at work, and I can't remember the damn harmony or who I was inspired to sing the song by Diddy, allegedly by Diddy, that I made called Don't Drop the Soap. Damn, and I can't remember. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the, don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Don't rock the boat. But I'm gonna mix it up. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap, baby. Don't drop the soap. Oh. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap, baby. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap. Oh shit! I gotta spill my thing. I was singing that at work, and they was busting up. Don't drop the soap. Diddy. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap, baby. Oh shit. Woo. Like the video, subscribe, share me out. What happened? What happened?
Prison. Yeah, well, Darla, you certainly gave us a clear picture of what happened inside the courtroom.
Darla was
Again,
spitting her
Diddy
shit.
Combs was
Shout out
sentenced
to
to 4
Darla.
years and 2 months. Darla, talk a little bit more about just the family's reaction, even after the initial verdict. You were saying that their faces were blank, but was there a moment that that you could feel the emotion between Sean Combs and the family when he had to leave the courtroom? Can you give us a little bit more insight into those moments? So, absolutely, Sade. So, we
Your name
typically
Sade
see
like a
Sean
motherfucker.
Combs at the end of any of these proceedings during the day. He will turn
Her name Darla.
hard hands to to his
And her name
family. He says,
Sade.
Mama,
They got the sisters out tonight. Her name is Darla from the Little Rascals, and her name is motherfucking Sade off the damn motherfucking singer out of the UK. Listen to what she said. Am I tripping or what?
during the day, he will turn, he will give hard hands to his family. He says, Mama, I love you. He addresses his daughter. He didn't have much to say. He really didn't address his family. He kind of nodded his head and went directly back.
Wait a minute, I went too far.
Even after the initial verdict, you were saying that their faces were blank, but
There
was
we
there a
go.
moment that that you could feel the emotion between Sean Combs and the family when he had to leave the courtroom? Can you give us a little bit more insight into those?
Oh, we got live with Tasharia in the building today. Boom, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat. Live with Tasharia, yeah. I wish I could sing for you, girl. Out of Fort Worth, Texas, pull up on the channel live. Boom, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, boom. Live with Tasharia, cat, boom, boom, cat. Boom, 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 live, 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 chip, 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 live with Tasharia. Out of Fort Worth, Texas, let's get it. Boom, boom, cat, 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 boom. Fair use. Shout out to her, to my member in here. Life with the Sherry in the building. Lois Cox, another member in the building. My auntie Shaky, up in the building. Q Perk, is in the building. Personal protection, yeah, is in the building. Andrew, yeah, is in the building. Let's go. And somebody said, Genevieve said, who cares? I care.
So, absolutely, Sade. So, you know,
absolutely, Sade. They running it. That's the duty, Sade. Absolutely, Sade. I gotta get that part.
Typically see Sean Combs at the end of any of these proceedings during the day. He will turn, he will give hard hands to his family.
Go back. She said, Sade.
A little bit more insight into those moments.
So, absolutely, Sade. So, you know, we typically see
I gotta
Sean
get that
Combs
part,
at the
man.
end
Why
of any of
can't
these
get that part?
proceedings during the day.
Absolutely, Sade.
He will give hard hands to his
I like
family.
that part.
He says, Mama, I love you. He addresses his daughter.
Wait a minute. Why I
didn't
can't
have
get
much
it?
to
What the
say.
fuck going on?
Really didn't address his family. He kind of nodded his
My
head
baby
and
at?
went
Damn,
directly
they tripping on
back
me, man.
with the court marshals and the court officers.
They trying to hate on me.
It was something that we've never seen.
Going on?
The fact that he...
No, y'all tripping. I need to get this back up on the big screen. What the fuck? They trying to play another video. Like, no, get Sade back. Damn, all because I'm trying to remix it? Damn. They wrong.
This was spent. He was spent. He was depleted. He was deflated. I wouldn't say despondent, but he basically spent the entire day. His attorney spent 4 hours fighting for his life. His children were so impactful. The girls, they started crying before they even started to address the court. And all 6 of his adult children spoke today. That was also very, very powerful. That was almost a powerful moment right before we broke for lunch today, where a lot of watchers in the court thought that might move the needle on the sentencing. But Judge Arun Subramanian said we cannot take domestic violence lightly. We will not undervalue the victims who came forward in this, case. Millions of victims of domestic violence would be inspired by the women who came.
Damn, she up here spitting her shit. Go ahead.
In this case, he said the very powerful thing he said as he closed, he says, I hope you do more with your second chance. And he said this court is adjourned. But after an emotional day, Sean Combs leaving deflated, depleted, no emotion, stone-faced after learning.
She loved that one. She loved that word. Deflated and defeated. Depleted. Deflated and defeated. Depleted.
This court is adjourned, but after an emotional day, Sean Combs leaving deflated, depleted, no emotion.
Rhyming. Look, she know what she doing.
No emotion, stone-faced after learning. Day, Sean Combs leaving deflated, depleted, no emotion,
She know what she
stone-faced after
doing. She
learning.
rapping.
Combs leaving deflated, depleted, no emotion, stone-faced
Shout out to
after
Darla.
learning.
She rapping.
Combs leaving deflated, depleted, no emotion, stone-faced after learning. Combs leaving deflated, depleted, no emotion, stone-faced after learning his fate after this extensive 8-week trial. Combs leaving deflated, depleted, no emotion, stone-faced after learning his fate after this extensive 8-week trial.
8-week trial. Shout out to Darla and shit. ABC News. Life to share shit. I got more time than he got more time than I thought he would. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Because it was his first offense. You know what I'm saying? Much as I wanted him to get 11 years and all this shit, I knew he wasn't gonna get 11. But that if he would have got 11, I wouldn't have been mad. I would have been like, I'd have been more happy. I was actually happy, y'all. Y'all asked my coworkers. I was happy. I was like, you know what? Long as he don't walk out that courtroom dancing and shit, I just didn't want him coming out that courtroom dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they was ready for him to come out that courtroom. You know, they had the music and everything ready for him. And yeah, they gotta wait for 2027 at least. 2027, they gotta wait to 2027, baby. Child, yes, child. 2027. He not getting out. Okay, y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait to, get something off his plate. Okay, you gotta wait to get something off his plate. You no debate. You got to wait. You got to wait to get something off his plate. Don't hate me, cause some people was mad at me, bro. Like low key, some people was mad at me today, and they was like, why he get to get out? Like, kinda, it's okay. He'll be somewhere nice. It doesn't matter if he's in a nice place or 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 a bad place. It's still prison. It's still prison. Look at R. Kelly. R. Kelly. R. Kelly in there going through it. They trying to kill me in the prison. Yeah. Thing is, if he if they put him involved with Pox, then he would do the what more time behind that. Oh, so basically, I guess would see like with Andrew. See, by him being locked up, I was telling a coworker, "Hey, yo, if he's being locked up for 2 years, Tupac's trial is, I mean, not Tupac's trial, but the dude Keefe D trial for Tupac's murder is next year. So if they find that check or any kind of money connected to Diddy, they can fly Diddy out from that Fed case straight to that damn Nevada court." Andrew, sorry, kind of sleepy long week. It's all good. Diddy still going to pay 50 Cent baby mom fit rent? Man, probably so she won't snitch. Maybe she's worth it. You feel me? Maybe she's worth it allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's worth it. Maybe she's worth it. Fair use. Let's go. We got no sound.
In prison. That is 50 months in prison.
Bluetooth mode.
Damn.
Years requested, far more.
I'm sorry. 1 second, y'all. Let me get these people in line. Shout out to y'all. Like the video, subscribe. Everybody talking to everybody. Lois talk, saying what's up to like with Tasharia. They speaking to each other and shit. They saying what's up on a Friday night. They up. Y'all right? I'm good. I feel good in the hood.
Connected.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit right. Let's go. Talking about connected. Let's talk.
14 months. He will not walk out of the door behind me in the courtroom today. He will not be a free man for 50 months. The judge says, which is 4 little shy of 4.25 years. This is a serious sentence that reflects the gravity of your crimes and conduct. He also said this is a hard time away from your family, but also notes that Combs will have a life after prison. After 50 months. This is demonstrating to the court.
Damn, she letting it be known. Whoever she is, she talking her shit, but I can't find her. I can't find her and shit. I want to show y'all what she talking about. Fuck it, let's take the bells and whistles off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's take the bells and whistles, show some respect to these. There we go. This is where she at. Shit, there she is. She talking her shit. I don't know who she is, but this is CNN. Let me take the bells and whistles off. Fuck that. Let's take the bells in. Let her talk her shit. She sound like she mad at a motherfucker too. Like he still got 50 months. I ain't mad at her. Shit. He did get off real easy. He did get off easy, y'all. He got easy, bro. Like, he lucky.
That reflects the gravity of your crimes and conduct. He also said this is a hard time away from your family, but also notes that Combs will have a life after prison. After 50 months. This is demonstrating to the court the gravity of the crimes and the conduct, Casey. Here you have it. 50 months for the two charges. Transportation for the purpose of prostitution, the Mann Act violations. They tried very hard at the defense today, Casey, to suggest that would be a high sentence given the fact that they say, the defense says, he did not financially benefit and profit from these so-called prostitution acts. The judge rejecting that, rejecting it.
Man, I want to show her, but it's like low and it's not loud enough. Like for me, I want it louder. Shout out to her. I want to show her. I want to show CNN perspective, but the shit is so low. And the visual is like not good. It's not good. What's up, Taryn in the building? Like the video, share me out. You feel me? Diddy is lucky as freak, y'all. Like, Diddy is lucky, man. He is lucky, y'all. 50 months served for Diddy. Yeah, man. It's. I mean, he crying now, but he got off, bro. He lucky as fuck. He's lucky. He don't know how lucky he is. He crying like a little kid. Let's see what Law and Crime talking about. You know me, I like to go. They just uploaded some shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go to their ass. See what they on. See what they on. Yeah. Like the video, subscribe. Let me see, where's a picture of Diddy? Let me see, where's a picture of Diddy? And then I'm gonna be done with Diddy in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Be done with Diddy in a minute. We'll talk some other shit. Like, we can't though, huh? It's Diddy.
Criminal case. We are going to discuss. It is official. Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced in his federal criminal case. We are going to discuss everything that happened inside that courtroom, including the bombshell decision by the judge. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Today was the day. After 2 years from when Cassie Ventura Fine filed her lawsuit against Sean Combs, after an investigation, after a raid, after the Cassie tape was published by CNN, after an apology video, after an arrest, after multiple indictments, superseding indictments, after an 8-week trial over the summer, where Sean Diddy Combs was acquitted of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking, but convicted of transportation to engage in prostitution, namely transporting people across state and international lines for sex work. He was sentenced for his crimes today. Judge Arun Subramanian in federal court in downtown Lower Manhattan sentenced the rap mogul. Just handed down the sentence a few minutes ago at the time of this recording. Now, to be clear, why this is such a big deal, other than the fact that Sean Combs has been sentenced for federal sex crimes, we had no idea what the actual sentence will be. There is no pro forma mandatory sentence here, like a life in prison. It's just a standard. We know what's going to happen. No, there was a range for this judge. The defense was asking for no more than 14 months in prison. And since Sean Combs had already served about 13 months in the MDC, the Metropolitan Detention Center, he essentially would be out in no time if that was the case. The prosecution was asking for 11 years.
Man.
The probation department that did its own analysis recommended 7 years and 3 months. There was a range. We did not know what the sentence would be.
Ooh.
We are going to get into everything that happened today, including what it was like
Cassie
in that
is a
courtroom
married monster,
when
said,
the sentence was handed down. And to do that, I want to bring back on Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth Milner, long crime zone. She was inside that courtroom, not only for today, but every day of this trial. This is the conclusion of quite a saga. Elizabeth, thank you so much for coming on.
How you doing, Lizzie? Hey, we miss you, Lizzie. Lizzie. Girl, I just want to tell you that I miss you, girl. Lizzie. Ooh. I like your style and your groove. Lizzie. I'm sorry, y'all. Here we go.
First, I want to start off. How did Sean Combs look? Okay, that was a big question. I know we have courtroom sketches that came out.
The video,
how did he look? How did he appear? What was his demeanor? We'll talk about the statement he made in court. Just how did he look?
Well, Jesse, you can imagine how big of today actually was for Sean Combs. I mean, he was going to be learning his fate. And to your point in your intro earlier, we didn't know where that range would really lie. Could it be on the tail end of that being time served and he could possibly leave walking out of the doors? We didn't know if that was going to happen. We didn't know if he was possibly going to get double-digit sentence. So I think the weight of the world you could kind of feel when he walked inside the courtroom today. He was wearing casual clothes, civilian clothes, so he wasn't in his MDC tan jumpsuit or anything like that, like he was at the last hearing that happened just last week. But today he appeared in a tan sweater, white undershirt, dark pants, similar to the looks that he was appearing in during trial. And then when he walked inside the courtroom today, Jesse, he waved at his family. He did kind of like a little prayer hands, but he did seem a little bit nervous. And I think it's possibly because they just didn't know where the sentencing would go. And so he sat at the defense table with his glasses, and then the proceedings began. But you can only imagine what was really going on in his mind as soon as he walked in, saw his family, saw the amount of people inside that courtroom, because Jesse, it was a packed house today, body to body, person to person. There was no seat left unseated today inside that courtroom.
Real quick, talk to me about that. I heard there was 30 people.
Go to the chat. What y'all talking about? Jalen DJ. Cassie needs to take her $20 million and buy a new life and get off Diddy. Negative. She needs to stay on Diddy head because there might be potential other charges coming. I'm just gonna put that out there. You know what I'm saying? It's too many lawsuits that might turn into charges. That's what we need. That's what we like. It's a lot of lawsuits that might turn into charges, dog. That's how Cassie case started. Like, it was a lawsuit that turned into a federal case. So you telling me out of all these lawsuits, nobody is telling the truth? And the feds is not watching? And they took a L. Like, the feds took a L. Like, the feds took another L. Like, overall, yes, he's documented, but it's still like the time that they gave him. Yeah, Diddy won overall, bro. Like, I got to keep it real. Like, he won overall. It just sucks to the Diddy D riders. They didn't want to. They wanted to see him come out and dance and shit, you know. And you know, he couldn't keep. It just, you know, it didn't happen, man. She that girl from Just From Me. It's Cassie's fault. Tell me how it's Cassie's fault, when Diddy funded it, you know what I'm saying, and put the beats on her, man. Like, yeah, Cassie needs to walk away. I said, okay, I think she needs to stay on his head because I don't think it's over, y'all. I think this is just the beginning. I think this is just the beginning, y'all, to something bigger. And I hate to say that. No, not really, because if he had something to do with Tupac, then fuck him. And I feel like I don't have no proof. I don't have no proof, but he might have something to do with Pop. You know? And Diddy chose her.
In the front.
She chose Diddy, and Diddy chose her. See, that's the thing. It takes two to tango. Yeah, Diddy. Yeah, she chose Diddy, but Diddy chose her back. It's take two people to choose. It's not one way. You may think it's one way because you may think you're running it at that moment, but that person can switch up and say they did this, they did that, and I felt like they made me do it. And you gotta fight that. And during that fight process, you can be sitting in a cell just like Diddy, dumbass. Do you want to sit there and be in his position off of making dumb decisions, dealing with girls, you know what I'm saying, that he shouldn't have been dealing with, bro? Like, wow. He would come out and dance in a couple of years if the pot case don't hold him up. Yeah. Andrew says, Andrew, I feel he was so jealous of Pop and wanted him gone. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I believe so too. Like the video,
Front
Chevy out.
rows that were friends and family of Sean Combs. Anybody notable?
So, Jesse, today inside the courtroom, it really was a kind of a little bit of a who's who was in there. I mean, everyone from Janice Combs, Diddy's mother, Keisha Combs, Diddy's sister, Dallas Austin, who was a music producer. He was inside that courtroom today. Sean Combs' children, that being Jesse and Delilah Combs, the twins. It was Quincy Brown who was there. Justin Combs was there.
They said Diddy had that motherfucker a whole 3 rows of people. He had like 3. Normally it's like 2 max of rows of people sitting in the rows and shit. That Diddy had like 3 rows. Cassie asked Diddy for some money, and Diddy said no, and Cassie set Diddy to get the bag by using a lawyer. I don't know, man, but I just know that he turned her out, and then she became Diddy, man. It's as simple as that. That's as how I can say it. She was only 19, 21 years old by the time they was kicking it, and he turned her out, bro. People don't want to take accountability of that.
Was there, Christian Combs was there. But I think what was interesting, Jesse, and a notable guest, at least to me, was alleged victim number 3, and that being Gina Hahn. She came inside the courtroom a little bit later than the rest of the family, so she wasn't seated directly beside them. She was seated kind of more towards the back of the courtroom on the defense's side. So we did see her inside that courtroom today, and I think also another notable figure that I learned through this trial was a person named Rue, and that was Ruben, who was one of Sean Combs' security guards. He was inside the overflow courtroom. He didn't make it into the main courtroom, but he was present inside the courthouse. But other notable names that were inside that courtroom today.
Everybody doing content. You can hear content creators behind her talking just as loud as her. Fucking up her and everybody, all the big media. They got the YouTubers out right behind them talking. You can hear them in the background. Listen.
Inside that courtroom today, and I think also another notable figure that I learned through this trial was a person named Rue, and that was Ruben, who was one of Sean Combs' security guards. He was inside the overflow courtroom. He didn't make it into the main courtroom, but he was present inside the courthouse. But other notable names that were inside that courtroom today, Jesse, were LaWanda Lane, who is a good friend of Kim Porter, who's also been reportedly taking care of the twins since Sean Combs has been incarcerated.
Damn, motherfucker. Elizabeth snitching like a motherfucker. She telling who all in that motherfucker. Elizabeth telling everybody who everybody in that motherfucking courtroom, dog. Elizabeth telling on who all in that bitch. Thank you, Elizabeth. Who's all in there, Elizabeth? Who you seen? Shit, let me know, baby.
Team Rue, and that was Ruben, who was one of Sean Combs' security guards. He was inside the overflow courtroom. He didn't make it into the main courtroom, but he was present inside the courthouse. But other notable names that were inside that courtroom today, Jesse, were LaWanda Lane, who is a good friend of Kim Porter, who's also been reportedly taking care of the twins since Sean Combs has been incarcerated. Dana Tran, who is the mother of Sean Combs' youngest daughter, Love, she was inside.
Damn. See, even Love, baby mama, even his baby, man, he got like 3 damn women was ready for him to come back. Gina waiting, Dana Tran, you know what I'm saying? That's Love, little baby Love daughter. I mean, my baby mama, shit. I mean, his baby mama.
Into the main courtroom, but he was present inside the courthouse. But other notable names that were inside that courtroom today, Jesse, were LaWanda Lane, who is a good friend of Kim Porter, who's also been reportedly taking care of the twins since Sean Combs has been incarcerated. Dana Tran, who is the mother of Sean Combs' youngest daughter, Love, she was inside that courtroom. Sarah Chapman, who is Chance's mother, was inside that courtroom. Misa Hilton, who is Justin's mother, was inside that courtroom. Charlucci, who's been a fixture throughout all of the trial.
Yeah, Charlucci ass. Charlucci ass. That's that motherfucker be there with them Diddy shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cassie Young, girlfriend, said Cassie was drugged at 17 years old, and Cassie was messing with grown men, meeting Diddy. Cassie was already turned out. I don't think so. I don't think that's true, bro. I don't think that's true, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's true. I think Diddy turned her out, bro. I think Diddy turned her ass out. Notice both Pac and Kim gone, right? Man, right, Andrew? Yeah. Oh, she talks about Kim Porter, who dated Pac, right? Ooh, we talking, right? Yeah, talk your shit, Elizabeth. Make you big screen.
Trial throughout all of the pre-trial hearings, even too. One of Sean Combs' very good friends was inside that courtroom. Karen Agnifilo, lead attorney Mark Agnifilo's wife, was there too. And so it really was just kind of a who's who, especially of Sean Combs' family and close friends. But I will say there wasn't any huge names that we were expecting, like a possible Ye sighting or anything like that we saw inside the main courtroom.
So if you're a fan of Sidebar, then you know we cover a lot of cases here at Law and Crime. And you might be wondering, how are we able to share so many clips with our followers from inside the courtroom?
Fuck your infomercial, man.
Now, right now, all you got to do is go to
that. We're getting past that.
And here at Law and Crime, our producers have used this to help us.
They had a long commercial.
Our listeners have a lot of opinions and ideas to share. And this is the most...
Nah, give me back. What you talking about, bro? No commercials on my live.
The defense had objected to her appearing in court today, to providing a statement, and in a shock, she wasn't there.
Yeah, she wasn't there at all. And it was kind of a big shocker, to your point, Jesse, that she wasn't there, because we thought that she would be inside the courtroom. And we were kind of curious who the government witnesses who would be there to give their final victim impact statements ahead of the judge giving down Sean Combs' sentencing. But today, right off the bat, Christy Slavic, who is a prosecutor, a federal prosecutor, she said Mia no longer wishes to give an impact statement. She had submitted that written statement, and that the tone of the defense letter, I think, was what really kind of changed her mind as to coming into the courtroom today. And I can only imagine.
Talking to me, one on my ass. Yeah, you want to go deep in the Pac Diddy thing? I got the info because I want justice for Pac. Shout out to Andrew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck Diddy, man. That's why I'm like, fuck Diddy, bro. What about Tupac and Biggie? I love both of them. I went to New York to Brooklyn, go see Biggie neighborhood. Yeah. I'm from the West Coast, but I love
Can you imagine probably how Mia feels specifically? She's using a pseudonym even to testify, even as she's writing letters to the court, because of just the fear that she has been getting in terms of what she believes to be backlash, either from Sean Combs or his fans, or even just the attention that it's that the case has brought against her too. And so I was very surprised that she didn't attend court in person today, but I can understand why, because even the judge said to Mark Agnifilo today that the tone of the defense's letter in response to Mia giving a victim impact statement was just completely inappropriate. And it was a pretty harsh letter, Jesse. I'm sure that you've already read it, but it was kind of a very harsh tone, and it was kind of similar a little bit to her cross-examination too.
Now let's talk about the prosecution. So prosecutors today, they outlined their argument in court. It echoed a lot of what their filings were in anticipation of the sentencing. What were some of...
I like Jesse too. Jesse be throwing his shit. But Jesse low-key a conservative. Jesse low-key is red. I be hearing his talking point. I be hearing you, Jesse. Shout out to you, but yeah, I think you red, homie. But it's all good. I'm not red or blue, so it's all good. Here we go, fair use.
Some of the key arguments, the themes that stood out today about why they say it was justified for Sean Combs to have a lengthy sentence. Remember, they were asking for 11 years.
I don't know what you're putting.
How did they justify it today? What were the arguments they made in court?
Yeah, well, today, Christy Slavik making the arguments on behalf of the government. She said that today is about accountability and justice. And she was talking specifically about accountability, Jesse. She was talking about the conduct that was last.
Yeah, but man, let me, shout out to, Law and Crime. You know what I mean? Diddy said Tupac and Biggie had to go. Yeah, let's see if we can find that clip by Gene Deal. That motherfucker one is on that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't care if Pac got to go. I don't care if Biggie got to go. I know you talking about one. That's why I'm like, fuck Big Puff, man. Not Biggie. I love Biggie. But fuck Diddy, bro. Like, that motherfucker screwed allegedly so many people. Gene Deal. I don't care if Biggie or Pac or some shit. Let me see if I can find that clip. That's what Gene Deal said. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I don't know. It's so damn long. I wish I could find the exact clip. Speaks on Puffy and Biggie. Gene Deal speaks on Biggie, bro. I don't know, man. So many clips. Don't. Shit, man. I don't know, man. There's so many clips. You know what I mean? And then whatever y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Shit. We can talk about Trump 2028. Can he run? Can he not run? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Diddy, but you know me, I don't give a fuck. I'll change the topic. Fuck Diddy.
I seen one of your videos with Mo Preem, and I don't know him personally. I know his family.
You can tell this
Chaz Williams was a part of their family, I guess. You know,
this is different.
He was some kin to them first cousins or whatever like that. And Chaz was real close to me.
Deal.
And
I'm sorry.
The dude Z who got shot
I want to hear him say that part, what you just said. I don't care. Biggie gotta die. Tupac gotta die. I know you're talking about. I just can't. I don't know what clip that is. You know?
Let's stop this bullshit, man. Let's stop doing these interviews, man, about this shit. Because people ain't getting it. He did not want the beef with the Crips. Puff ain't want the beef with the Dog Pound, Snoop them or whatever. Big started that beef. Understand what I'm saying? Ain't want none of that beef. So what I'm gonna do is...
Huh? I'm confused.
Want the sheep? Put him out the pasture.
Huh? Wait a minute, what'd he say? This is different. I ain't never heard this angle.
Let's stop this bullshit, man. Let's stop doing these interviews, man, about this shit. Because people ain't getting it. He did not want the beef with the Crips. Puff ain't want the beef with the Dog Pound, Snoop them or whatever. Big started that beef.
Now he's saying beef.
Understand what I'm saying?
Big did? Whoa, I'm confused.
Ain't want none of that beef. So what I'm gonna do is,
I'm confused.
want the sheep, put them out the pasture.
I don't know if that's real. I don't know. I'm gonna know if that's real or not. I never heard that, him blaming. I don't know if that's real. I know, but he's saying that Puff didn't want the beef, but then he go on a video and say Puff didn't want to go to a meeting where Suge and Tupac wanted to squash the beef. So I'm confused. Shout out to Gene, man. Damn. I think Gene be drunk. Gene Dream. I think Gene be drunk through time and don't be remembering what he be saying. Yeah, shout out to Gene. I think Gene be loaded, homie. And you be forgetting what he said. Can y'all remember? I can't find that clip. I don't care if Biggie gotta die. I don't care if Tupac gotta die. I don't care if Suge Knight gotta die. I remember hearing that shit. See, Big started the beef by getting on the radio saying stand up. And then they shot up Snoop trailer, Andrew says. Shit, might be right. And then you get the New York video after that. But Snoop, Snoop be denying it. And I get it because he don't want to get caught up in the bullshit, but he be denying that he had beef with Biggie. Like, he be denying that part. That's what make you wonder, like, that make you look at Snoop differently. Like, and I love Snoop. I lived a lot of years in Long Beach. I got a lot of Long Beach history. I'm from Los Angeles, yes, but I lived in Long Beach in multiple times. Long Beach is in the county of LA, but it's like 15, 20 miles away. And yeah, man. And Snoop being from that era and him being surrounded by some real Long Beach Crips. Somebody shooting at you, they don't take that lightly, bro. Like, they know the rules. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna tell you, they know the rules, bro. Like, they know the rules when it comes to you shoot me, I gotta get you back type. That's just the rules. Or people gonna feel like they can just rule you and take over your spot. So that's just natural human conflict, like worldwide. You know what I mean? They shot up his trailer, and I don't think Snoop took that lightly. Or his friends, his associates, or whatever. They didn't take that lightly, bro. Why didn't Big hang out like Gene? I get back to what Gene said. Why didn't Snoop and Biggie hang out more when he was in Cali? He was out there for 2 months. Gene right on that one. Like, and I hate to say that because it's just the truth. Like, tensions was going. something was going on between him and Pac, bro. And I'm not saying he had anything to do with the assassination, but him being cool with Diddy and him being rumored to be a part of the hit, damn, man, it fucks me up. It's like I can't, being from the West Coast, I want to support Snoop, but then as the years go on, you like, fuck, dog. The truth is the truth. You feel me? Like, why would you associate it and be kicking it with somebody that's been rumored to take out Pop? And then you had beef allegedly with him before he died. Like, and you didn't go to Vegas. And you told the homies, don't go to Vegas. We gotta put this all out. I'm not saying he did anything, but we gotta cover all theories. And then they just friends. Puff and Snoop is just friends. Until this freak off stuff, and then Diddy, and then then Snoop dip off. He don't know Puff no more. Or don't say nothing. This shit crazy. And I always say this. Was Tupac doing too much? When he came to, was he doing too much? Was he too extra out? I gotta put that out. And I love Tupac, but I'm just saying, just gotta throw that theory out. Snoop just got off a murder trial, right? He don't want no drama. He just beat a murder. And then you fast forward to now, Suge is talking to the security guard Malik. And Malik is saying, Suge is convincing him that Malik did not do the shooting. That Snoop may have did it. Yes. It's on tape. Suge got the dude, Malik, basically the bodyguard back in that murder case. Murder was the case. Man, wow, that he didn't really shoot. It's a lot, man. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But I'm a realist. Something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right. Let's pour some more in this shit. Fuck the views. Fuck the numbers. Let's keep it real. And I feel bad because I got a lot of history in Long Beach, but I never understood that friendship. You know what I'm saying? I never understood the Puffy and Diddy friendship. Never understood that shit, bro. If you cool with Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But I always gotta throw that out. Was Tupac doing too much? Was he making the block hot? Snoop just beat a murder case. He know he did the shooting allegedly. And he like, dude, I'm not trying to get with no drama. Like, you coming here with drama with Bad Boy. I fuck with Bad Boy. I'm cool with Little C's and Biggie and Puff and all them Junior Mafia and motherfuckers. I'm cool with them. I want you to come here, but I didn't know you was gonna come here talking about beef. But then Tupac like, motherfucker, they just shot up your trailer. What you mean you cool with these motherfuckers? So I get everybody's side. It's hard to take a strong side with this shit. Because I see everybody's side. I see Biggie's side. Like, why I'ma tell Tupac who shot him at the Quad Studios? Like, why would I'ma tell you that? Yeah, I know, but if I tell, then I can't go back to Bed-Stuy. You know? Or whatever part of Brooklyn or whatever part of New York. Like, I can't move around in my city. You my homie, I love you, but I'm from here. So I understand everybody's position, you know, but except Diddy. Fuck Diddy's position. Diddy ass was just like trying to dominate, like fuck everybody. I get it, but damn. Then I don't. I wish I could find that part somebody brought up. The truth is gonna come out. Yeah, and the murder case is coming up soon. Suge said they heard Diddy was messing with kids. What? And Pac didn't like that. What? Oh, I never heard that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I ain't trying to protect Suge and them, but I never heard that rumor. I wish I could find that clip. I don't care. Puff gotta die. I don't care. I mean, not Puff. Biggie gotta die. Puff gotta die. Suge Knight gotta go to jail. I wish I could find that shit clip, man. Go to jail. I'm buzzing like a mug. We doing 2 hours for show. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could find that clip. Somebody put it out there, and I wish I had it. Oh, here we go. I think I got it. Fuck it. I think I got it. I had to type that shit in. Just like it is. Fair use. This is Vlad and shit. Vlad TV.
Like I said, things are still escalating. Things are really bad.
Right.
You did an interview with Queen's Flip, and you said that you heard Puffy say something. You said, I don't care if Pac gotta die, I don't care if Big gotta die, something has to change.
Right.
When did he say that?
Right after the Soul Train thing. He said, we got back to the house. We did a walk around. My man went upstairs. Then we did a walk around. He stayed in the limousine. You understand? So now I got Chaz on the phone. And I'm like, yo, Chaz, I can't believe, man. I was about to, blase, whoop-de-whoop. And this nigga ran.
Before you get into the story, in L.A., you wear that hat, you from you from the jungles, you know what I'm saying? You from yeah, you just from the jungles, man. The Stones, yeah. Anyway, training day. There we go.
And he said, yeah, he ran. I said, yeah, Chad. So Puff came in and everything like that. And then Puff went upstairs. He said, yo, he did what? And as Puff was walking up the steps, I said, yeah, he ran, man. And he said, why you tell him I ran? Why you ain't tell him I took a left? I was like, I just took a left. He said, Chad said, what'd he say? He said, why I tell you he ran? I should have just told him he took a left. And then Puff came back downstairs. He was heated. He said, yo, Gene, I got 126 employees. And these people depend on me for their livelihoods. If these white folks thought or they would think that I had anything to do with any kind of gunplay, they wasn't going to fuck with me. And they not going to fuck with me. He said, I'm a businessman. I'm about making money. But something got to change. I don't give a fuck if Pac got to die, Big got to die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Ooh. Something got to change. I don't give a fuck if Pac got to die, Big got to die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's got to change. Something got to change. I don't give a fuck if Pac got to die, Big got to die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's got to change. Something got to change. I I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change. And he took upstairs, Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change. Something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change. And he took upstairs, but something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change. Gotta die, Big gotta die, or something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change. And he took upstairs. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change. And I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Getting money. But something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail.
Damn. Ooh, that's powerful, right? That's why he was mad. Snoop Dogg was still chilling with them. Yeah. You pink, not white. Honey, that's somebody's name. Pink, not white. Motherfucker got a funny name, man. One in the building. Wow. 125th, the same order. 23rd or some shit. Yeah. Shout out to Gene Deal. Yeah, we found the clip. We found that motherfucking clip, didn't we?
But something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail.
Damn. That's a cold line right there, homie. Let's move along, though. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? What we talking about? We talking about conspiracies or what we on? I don't even know what we on. Shit, what we on? Shit, I'm buzzing. Almost 2 hours in. Shit. Sean Diddy Combs sentenced 50 months. Okay, I mean, we already played some shit like that. You heard me. We played Darla. What other tabs I got? I don't know, we gotta be on some Diddy. I see we on Diddy shit tonight. We on Diddy shit. Man, I just can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. It's over. This shit is over, man. I wouldn't have doubt Snoop knew Diddy plan. You never know, man. You never fucking know, man. It's a cold world where we live in, man. Let's see what Elizabeth talking about. Her fine ass.
Mistakes. When it came to the other defense attorneys speaking, Brian Steele was just very urging of the judge to please consider that Sean Combs had been had untreated trauma throughout his life. Brian Steele urged the judge to consider that Sean Combs had untreated trauma in his life, and that there have been times in Sean Combs' life, especially when he had drugs in his system, that there were times where he had flatlined and that he was trying to be a better version of himself. And I feel like, Jesse, that was really the theme of all what the defense was saying, is that these 13 months were really reflective of Sean Combs. He wants to be a better person. He wants to leave the past in the past and be a better person for the future. And so even when it came to Xavier Donaldson, he was speaking about how Sean Combs should receive a just punishment. He brings up intent when he talks about Sean Combs's conviction.
Goes to some other shit. You fast forward with Jesse as he be asking questions in between. Let's see what Jesse talking about. With Jesse on. Jesse about to ask her a question. Let's go. Cause Jesse be asking her a question in between and shit.
I could feel the emotion that came out when Sean Combs' children provided statements. That felt like a turning point. The judge would later reference the children. Talk to us about who spoke, what they said, and what was it like in that courtroom?
Well, I think it's a moment that a lot of people were anxious to hear, not only from Sean Combs himself, but Sean Combs' children, who, I mean, we do have to admit, Jesse, they have been through.
Shout out to him. We heard about the kids. I don't know why they be going to the drawings and shit. We want to see Elizabeth fine ass. Why they be doing that? Like, just let her, just put the camera on her ass, Jesse. Shit. We want to see her fine ass. Shit. Here, see all them cartoons.
Just the emotional impact of what they've been through before Sean Combs was ultimately sentenced.
I think it did. I think it did have an impact on him. He mentioned something about the children later on. Again, we'll get to that. We're teasing it up because it was significant what the judge said. The judge would end up referencing not only Sean Combs, but the children and the victims too. We'll get to that. All of this was coupled by something I don't think I've seen in a sentencing. There was a video, an 11-minute video that was created by the defense that was played in court. What exactly was...
Fuck that video. I want to get to the meat and potatoes, man. What the fuck they talking about? The video and shit. Sorry, law and crime.
After the video of him assaulting Cassie had leaked to CNN, and the judge said that even after he had physically assaulted Jane during this June 2024 incident, that he had said, and this was going by the court transcript, take this effing pill. You aren't going to ruin my effing night. You asked her also, is this coercive? And so I think from the judge's perspective, that was kind of a clear sign that the conduct has still been going on just pretty quickly or pretty recently. And so the judge also said these acts of sexual violence, substantial sentence must be given. So I was thinking maybe he would agree with the prosecution, possibly go for that 135 months. But he says he said, well, that's more than necessary. He said it's also not reasonable. And he said that the government's proposal doesn't take into consideration the mitigating factors, where it was the opposite for the defense, where the defense's proposal of pretty much being time served was that didn't take into consideration the aggravating factors. So that would be the violence and all of that. And so the judge said at the end, the defense's proposal is insufficient. And so he handed down that sentence of 50 months of incarceration. And the judge noted it's hard time in prison, but you will have a...
That motherfucker, he'll be out, man. Shout out to law and crime, but they, I want them to talk with just showing them talking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's 2 hours, y'all. I think I did my obligation. I don't know. YouTube is doing something funny, bro. Like, I can't find my live. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, I don't know what they did different, but they fucking with my live. They fucking with my live. Like, I can't. When I used to go to the studios, I used to be able to go and try to find my video. You can find it, and then you can try to edit it later and all this shit. And they want you to do some other shit. Like, then you got 2 uploads going at the same time, and you like, I don't want to fuck up one upload. That shit is weird, bro. I don't know what they doing different. If you a pimp from a mansion 4 years ago, pimp. All right. If you feeling like a pimp, I'm up here crying like a... I know, man. I don't care. I'm gonna change the topic then. Shit. We done with Diddy then. You know what I'm saying? Diddy got 4 years. We on trending topics. I ain't gonna say done, but it ain't really like shit ain't really booming no more. Like it's over. Shit over, bro. But I'm like, where is my life? You know what I mean? I'll go to my content, my studio, and I can see where I'm at live and shit. And I can't find my live in my studio. That shit crazy. So they doing something weird on YouTube. I don't know what they doing. They fucking with my numbers now, like for some reason. I don't know what they doing. They're doing something weird. You know, they be hiding my live or something. That shit is crazy. I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they doing. Yeah, Don, yeah, YouTube dirty, right, man, right. They doing me dirty, man. I used to go to my studios, boom. After I uploaded on here, boom, no problem, bam. Then go to the steps, put all, no animated shit and whatever. Then you click on the damn link so I can see who talking in the live before the show go on. I can't do none of that before it goes on. And then like earlier yesterday, this morning, I couldn't find my live for like 6-7 hours. I'm like, where's my live at? That shit crazy. What's up, Auntie? How you doing? I'm just trying to find, like, YouTube is sabotaging me right now. I don't know, Auntie. I don't know what's going on. I'm out. I'm good. They fucking with me. They got a new system. I don't know what they're doing. I can't even find, like, normally I would go to my studio. I go to my live. I just see how many people was in the live at the 2 hour mark. I look and see who on. No, I can't see it. Trust me, Don. I'm on lots of YouTube. Anything they don't want out, they screw people. Damn, that's crazy. I don't know why. There's 2 lives in a row. And maybe I overstepped my bounds when I was talking about a certain community. I don't know, bro. But something happened. Something happened. Something happened. Cause I can't even find my live. That's crazy. I used to be able to look and then be able to edit shit. Can't find it. Shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? God, man. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Like, I can't see my lives. I'm refreshing it. That shit's crazy. Anyway, I'm out. Peace, y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, baby.